Then sound.
Yeah, too.
Yes.
Yeah, so just check with Srijit website because it many times take a little bit more time to open. Okay, hi Srijit,
Hi, Pratnya.
how are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. So, yeah. So, how's your experience with embedded?
I've done basic Arduino programming before. That's all.
Mhm.
But then I haven't done C programming also. Not into ABS C, but the basic C programming for OpenGL and all those kind of things.
Okay.
So ABS C is new to me, and Arduino. I had to brush up my skills on that. I had to refer much and read more on that.
Okay. So, tell me what you did.
Okay, so I just connected. First, I tested if my boards are working. So I connected the ISP and the Echo board. So
Mm-hmm.
they're working fine. So after that, I downloaded the Arduino IDE.
Okay.
So I downloaded it. I took up the example program, the Bling LED program,
Mm-hmm.
and tried to I changed the port, the output port to 7, which I know is from my design, which I know is my LED connected to. So I changed that and I tried running it, but it didn't work. It was I got that the error which you can find in there. That was the error I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
It says that you need to change the wrong microcontroller is connected, kind of thing. So that is quite indicative. So I know that I was not using the settings properly. So I browsed a little bit and I got that info from Yogi's website. I hope, yeah. So I got a link which describes how to set up ATtiny for Arduino IDE. So
Okay.
I changed a couple of settings. I had to put in the JSON file for the ATtiny. So after giving the link for that, the ATtiny was updated in the list, and I could choose that as my board and micro controller.
Okay. Have you used 1 megahertz? Like,
Yeah, that was the clock I was using. That was the internal clock.
uh, okay. But I think this is not this is not recommended for especially for the USB connection because in internal clock you will get very less frequency and less speed to do the things.
Yeah,
So I will suggest you to use external clock,
all right.
and yeah, update it. Add that as well because this is good. We can use this as well internal clock. But for the Fab Academy, we are using
Yeah,
a
we have.
programming board and USB connection. So
Yeah, all right. I'll update with that.
mhm.
Okay. Then I tried that. I, after changing the settings, I uploaded the sketch again, and it was working.
Mhm. Okay.
So I wanted to add a couple of LEDs more, but in the Echo board, we just have a single LED attached to it. Uh, so I use my Arduino to put in five LEDs.
Okay, but you have pins open now on the after the using your board, so you can use your Hello board for to make this programming.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Uh, in your board, you have pins. You have some pins open now.
Yeah, I mean that for serial communication, are you referring to that? That can be reused.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but I understood that later. While I was doing it,
Okay.
yeah.
Because what going to happen? Reviewer not going to focus on it because you are using Arduino. If you use your boards and that pins, then
Hmm.
it is useful.
All right, all right.
Okay, so try to do with that board.
Okay, all right. Try to do that. So I just experimented with different blink speeds and things.
Mm-hmm.
So later, after that, I tried that button press program.
Okay.
So it also went properly, and it was fine. It was working fine.
Good.
Then I tried with C.
Okay.
So I could only try a very basic program, just that Blink LED program is what I tried with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was working fine. Yeah. That,
Okay. So, okay, one more suggestion is you haven't mentioned about the data sheet, like the how you use the data sheet, your experience with the data sheet, and then how you flash your program on your board.
the C one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, and yeah, you need to tell your experience with comparing different languages, how you find C, Arduino, which is fast, which is slow.
Mm.
So yeah, just add that point as well.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then otherwise it's good.
Okay. All right. Then.
Yeah,
Fine.
thank
Thank
you. Bye. So who is coming next?
you.
Ajit. Okay. Hi Ajit.
Yes. Morning.
Good morning. So how's your week?
Yeah. Good.
Okay,
So,
and how's your experience with embedded?
yeah. First, I have read the data sheet of 8044A.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Given some brief description about that and the features.
Mm-hmm.
So next, I've identified actually in my board I have used a port A. So in which pin the pin identification I have given the documentation. So port A7 is given as LED and port A3 as switch.
Good. Nice. Hmm.
And this is my hello board. So I've given the sketch and schematic.
Good.
Can go. Then first I have tried with AVR GCC, basically
Mm-hmm.
program I have tried. So Edu and Vishnu told how to write in AVR C programming and all. So I have tried this. This is just a LED blinking program.
Mm-hmm.
So I have tested. It worked. But for compiling, we have used Yadu's Complash. It is very easy. So we have used this one.
Good. Nice.
Then this is LED control using that button pressing program. If you press the button, the LED will glow. The first one is just blinking the LED.
Hmm.
So next I have tested with this one.
Okay.
LED can be controlled using the switch. So this is the power. So I have given the description of the program and all.
Hmm.
Then this is the compilation and flash.
Good.
So next, this is mother. I have tried the third one means control with switch count. Means I have given if I press 5 times the button, then only the LED will glow.
Okay.
You see the video, it is there.
Okay.
So in the other LED is working. My body is working on battery operating mode. That's why the red LED is glowing.
Okay. Power LED. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next I have tried with the Arduino
Hmm.
using USB Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Then this I have tried LED blinking. Same program I have done in C.
Hmm.
screen out right now. Actually, I have edited the example program.
Mm-hmm.
So just blinking of LED. Next, this is the LED counter. Means it will count. If you press if you press the button, it will glow only one time.
Okay.
Next time, if you press, it will glow 2 times. Like that, it will count.
Hmm.
Count will continue. The program it is looking also.
Okay. You have mentioned here that, but sometimes it shows some error. So,
Yeah, some delay is happening in between. So
okay. So, yeah,
sometimes.
just document it. What is the error and how you resolve it. Okay.
Okay. Now this usually in this video it will count up to 1 to 4.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Actually today I'm going to try the assembly and last time we have tried with Atmos Studio, but it is
Hmm.
having some problem with the speed ID. I will rectify it today and document that also.
Okay. And yeah, also the mention about the error. Okay.
Okay.
And documentation. Otherwise, very good documentation.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who is going to next? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Who is there?
Kenneth.
Ganadev. Hi. Good morning. Okay. So tell me.
Uh, I started off with trying to read the data sheet,
Hmm.
alright, but I could not find what details I should be looking for. So Vishnu gave me a preview of the registers and all the details that I might require to code. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the screenshot of an image I uh, took from one of the tutorials,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went on to find my output and input uh, ports, and
Hmm.
accordingly I updated the code that I used in my last EchoBoard program, and accordingly I brought in some extra capability like delay programming by
Mm-hmm.
uh, by lighting up the LED with a certain amount of delay, and then I was able to work with interrupt,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to add interrupt and the delay program in one single program,
Okay.
and it was working fine for a small interrupt. But
Hmm.
I am encountering errors in such a way that if you hold on the interrupt button for more than a second, it does not fall back to the delay program. So I
Mm-hmm.
was debugging it, but I accidentally broke my uh, pin from the board. So
Oh.
uh, I I I was, could not move forward with debugging.
Okay. Fine. So, what different languages you are trying?
Uh, Currently, I have only worked with C. So today, if I can get my board fixed, and I might try with Python or uh,
Okay.
Arduino.
Okay. So yeah, just try to compare different languages, different softwares. And when you're like fixed with your board, then don't forget to add the GIF image or video of the
Okay, okay.
your output. Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi. Who is next?
Jim.
Jim. Hello. Yeah. Start telling about your assignment.
Yeah. So this was an entirely new thing to me. This programming. So I was literally really struggling to understand maybe what each, even the binary, X, the decimal, all that stuff. So I went through the board, but I am yet to post my understanding of that. I'll be doing that very soon.
Okay.
And for programming, I tried AVRC. I used the ComFlash utility created by Yadu to upload it.
Okay.
This is the code which I tried for blinking the LED. So it took me really a lot of time even just to understand what is really happening for this piece of code. Uh,
Okay.
so then I tried Arduino. Arduino was a bit more, maybe more humane. I will tell for me. I was able to listen a bit more on that. I tried again. I tried the blinking, and also this is how we need to change, add the board and the clock speed and everything on Arduino. So that's what we see that, and I use the programmer as USB Tiny ISP.
Okay.
And this is the code for the pin. So here I was able to bit more relate to the pin numbers and all. But on the C thing, I was really struggling which is what pin, what is really happening inside and all. So here it was a bit more friendly. And then I tried with the switch. So my first aim was to light the LED when we press the switch, and next one was to off the LED when we press the switch. So these are the things which I tried. I am yet to do a conclusion and maybe try some more programs.
Okay, and one more suggestion is you have used Yadu's ComFlash for flashing the code, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so just brief about it, like how anyone can use this and some screenshot of it. So
Okay.
it will be more useful for anyone who wants to use.
Okay, I'll do that also.
Yeah, and also it should be a copyable thing. You add the screenshot now. So
Okay. I'll also put the code snippets there.
yeah. So okay then, update accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is coming next?
Yes.
Jitesh. Hello, Jitesh.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So this is, I know that's yet to be done.
Okay.
So coding part, I will explain. First, I did a simple button press and lighting of LED. So here I did not use any interrupts. So if you can scroll down,
Okay.
yeah, I think the code didn't come completely because of that greater than sign. So I need to complete it.
Okay.
So here I have the logic within the main routine itself. So it will just check for the pin whether it is input pin is grounded or not, and then it will light up the LED. Then also I did programming using interrupt. So initially I faced some problem. So even if I was not pressing the button, the interrupt was being called. So in this interrupt routine, I wanted to light the LED 5 times. So it's happening 5 times, but again, it will call the routine by itself. Somehow it was being called by itself. So I can scroll down. Yes, so where I did some corrections for that. So initially I was using INT0 interrupt. So I changed it to pin change interrupt. Then I corrected the fuse to ignore divide by zero for the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then implemented a software pull-up. So in my circuit, I didn't have a resistor pull-up, so I had to implement a software-based pull-up.
Okay.
So now it's kind of started working.
Okay. So you have used AVR GCC?
No,
Okay. So which
sorry, which?
language you have tried for
Yeah,
programming?
I'm just using. I just started using C, so I will continue to try to use some other languages as well.
Yeah, mainly in this week you need to compare different languages and
Yeah.
different softwares. Okay.
So
And
yeah,
also just brief about the data sheet,
yeah.
how you learn, your experience, your question, and the architect
Sure,
of,
sure.
yeah, and original design files. Sorry, code. Make file and see.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll try to.
Okay then. Thank you. Who is next?
Rahul.
Okay, Rahul. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. So, what about your assignment?
This week was a little bit hard because I'm not really from a electronics background, so this is all I'm starting from scratch here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was fun. Like there's a lot of reading, and I tried to understand a lot of stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I could get the basics down, like setting the pin to high, port a little bit about the registers, and
Mm-hmm.
the program which was hard for me was interrupt because I did not really understand the concept behind it. But rest of the programs I have studied in 12th C++, so
Mm-hmm.
programs was logic. I could understand the logic. Only logic which was difficult for me was interrupt.
Okay.
So I've explained a bit about the schematics I've used to show the where I connected the LED
Mm-hmm.
and the switch. So I have two LEDs. One is connected between power and one is for PA7.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I've gone through the data sheet, but there's like it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Like I don't know what to find.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Okay.
lot of stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what the whole experience about the data sheet like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So explain a bit about the nomenclature which I understood, like DDRX, data direction registers, and port. The difference between port and pin.
Hmm.
Yeah. I will write how to write values in the port using the and the or logic and left
Mm-hmm.
shift. I will write that.
Good.
The process of writing it. I'll
Okay.
explain a bit about the logic of C program. Like the header file is the main function, then the body of the program.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I use the AVR GCC to program the board, and this
Mm-hmm.
is my program for turning on the LED and on and off the LED with a 1 second delay.
Okay.
I use ComFlash for flashing the program on the board. It's actually
Mm-hmm.
quite easy to use.
Yeah, but you need to describe how to use. Okay.
Yeah, I've given
The
a
more.
paragraph
Yeah.
down below, like
Hmm.
one paragraph below. I've given a short introduction about ComFlash.
Okay. So yeah, it's you.
Okay, I forgot to add a slash code. That's where everything's important.
Okay, complex functions. Connect the process compiling and making. Okay, you are talking about this paragraph.
Yeah, I'm talking this way. This
Yeah.
is my basic understanding of how ComFlash works.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, just brief about how to use it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Hmm.
I haven't applied the code for it, but I did 3 programs total of. One is a simple button LED, then
Mhm.
another is when you press the button and the LED lights up, and the third one is the interrupt program.
Okay.
The interrupt program, like the LED turns on and off at 500 milliseconds, and when I press the button, it jumps to a solid light. So that's what you're seeing here. Like in the in the main function, it's like the LED is turning on and off. But when I press the interrupt, it goes to the interrupt function where the LED stays on as long
Yeah.
as I press the button.
Hmm. Yeah.
I tried Arduino like last week also. Like when we made the board, it's a simple program for blinking the LED. I've been added the output of it. It's the same video.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Arduino sizes were this I haven't changed yet. I will change.
Yeah. Okay, I guess so.
The Arduino size was a bit bigger than C file. I'll add the comparison later.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, then good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who is coming next?
Ranjit is next.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so tell me about your experience with embedded.
Yeah, I started with can you scroll?
Yeah.
I have to stop. Okay, actually this is the diagram, this pin diagram, and after that actually I used actually Edu has developed one compiling
Yeah.
sort of thing, and using that only I have done this in AVR.
Okay.
And this blinking the LED. This is the first work. Actually, I like this embedded.
This is actually nice way to explain how to use that COM flash. Good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, this is what I want from Rahul and other people. Good. Yeah. Tell me.
And this is actually output and output. That is this images. If it is not good, I will. Is it okay?
Yeah, it is clear, but you can increase the size. Otherwise, okay, no problem. We can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then LED on when key pressed. That is another program. When key is pressed, LED will be on. And another program is LED on when key pressed a multiple of three times. Multiple of 3 times it will be on. It will be that is generating. That is I have provided one video. It's in YouTube.
Okay.
Actually, one, two, three, like that.
Okay.
Okay, after that, then I went for this interrupt mechanism. Actually, interrupt mechanism. Actually, this I need to read this data sheet. So regarding that, I read the data sheet and I went for interrupt directly.
Okay.
And whatever things is necessary, that is, we need this pin diagram for studying that interrupt, and this thing, that how many interrupts are there. I used this this PC, that is pin change. And for that, when I was reading, I thought it is better to place these things, SRG registers, whatever things are necessary I have kept here. And this is all cut and paste, but it is the required one. We need this thing for it will be easier. I felt easier for dealing with this. I pasted that in the order only. I pasted.
Okay.
And all the details are there. And after that, I went for this interrupt mechanism. And interrupt mechanism, actually, it is a nice experience while dealing with interrupt. But actually it is similar to that key press, so I did not given the
Video.
output.
Okay.
I have to put the output.
No, if it is same, then no need. Otherwise, you can add some GIF file.
Okay, fine.
Okay, and here in the data sheet, you need to tell about your experience and your understanding about the data sheet in descriptive format.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Otherwise, everything is okay.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Who is coming next? Seth.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yes. So,
I have written everything about like how embedded programming and embedded systems will work,
mhm.
and it's like about like how these uh, system, what is like embedded system and like how microcontroller microprocessors differ with each other, like
Okay.
which
Good.
one is better, like the thing I have explained about it.
Uh-huh.
Now as like embedded programming can be done using microprocessor and microcontroller, so that's why like I have illustrated about this.
Mm-hmm.
So now I like about the programming syntaxes, like how datasheet like programming language interact, like introduction I have given,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see that.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
It's like how global variables, and like now the actual thing is like I am going to update my data sheet like exploration by today evening.
Okay.
Can you please refresh the page?
Okay. Yeah. Software is the program.
So like I have used embedded C, embedded C programming first. I have learned it in this week, and as I know Arduino programming language, I have used that too, but still I have to update.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a basic Blink program using AVRC.
Mm-hmm.
My board consists of two LEDs. One is power on LED indication, and the second one is for the programming. It is connected on a PA2 port.
Mm-hmm.
So I have used Yadoo's Complash utility to upload. It gives very flexible in nature. Like we need not to remember the fuses, and like that automatically gives us a like flexibility, like how like
Mm-hmm.
we could flash it. So I will explain about it in detail.
Yeah.
This is a video about my like Blink.
That is really good to see you cover your board with glue.
No, but it's like my friends are like telling like you covered all football ground.
Okay, so your blinking code is okay.
Yeah, I will update with my other programs also. I'm experimenting with other boards also, like other architecture boards. Like I'm using Node MCU, which is my
Okay.
favorite board for programming in Arduino
Uh-huh.
to control it or like the browser. So I'm using it for using my like basic program, like control LED using uh, like network. So I will update all those things also.
Okay, no problem. And yeah, just brief about the datasheet more because Neil
Yeah, for sure.
interested in that
Yes.
things.
That's the most important outcome this week is expecting from us. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So yeah, and also try some like compare the different languages and softwares
Yes.
and write more about that. Like, what is your experience, which is fast, and
Okay,
that all that things. Yeah.
for sure.
Okay
Thanks.
then. Good. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yadu,
Yeah.
Sachin is remaining.
He's
Na?
not here today. No idea. He's actually, I have to call him. He didn't
Oh,
reach here yet, so I will ask him.
okay,
Or
no
probably
problem.
he'll join in the evening or something, sometime.
Okay, because I saw his web page also not updated.
Yeah, not updated.
Okay, then no problem. We'll go with Jatin. And what about Sibu?
Shibu is not connected. What he told us he'll connect by 11 o'clock, but he's not connected. I don't know.
Yeah, just make it sure if he is going to connect, we'll wait. Otherwise,
Okay,
we'll
okay.
shift them to evening section.
Okay, thank you. I will ask.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Jatin. Are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Okay.
So, should I share the screen?
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. This. Can you see it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So in this, like this week, I began with learning, going through the data sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I begin with the introduction, what 80Tiny44. I use 80Tiny44, so I went through with the descriptions of 80Tiny44, all the specifications, how big it is, and the memory and all. So I've
Mm-hmm.
explained this in this image and below that. Then I went through with this operating voltage and speed grade, all thing of 80Tiny44, and I explained it in here. Then 1.8 volts, and the range of 80Tiny44 is 1.8 volts to 5.5 volts, and then all the speeds for different voltages are given there.
Okay.
Then I went through with the pin configuration of 80Tiny44. That is there are 14 pins, so all the pins have different values, different names, and which different values and all.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then these are the then after this pin configuration, I then found that there are pins are divided in port B and port A, and then what it is. Then I explained it here.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is like this is then after that, this is what I got, this Tara, like something like that. Uh, so in this, I found that whatever errors we get in while burning the boards, while compiling the board, so it can be found here on this data sheet, but it's not specified in the data sheet.
Okay.
So I think I've entered this image twice, so I'll remove it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started with programming. So first I used Arduino IDE 1.8.1. So for that, the datasheet in this image was very helpful to code and all. So first I began with the burn bootloader after attaching my board to the computer, and then after that, in Arduino IDE I burned the bootloader, and you can see it give me a proper message. So it was perfectly burned. So after that, I started programming. So this is the first I started with blinking LED.
Mm-hmm.
This is the program which I wrote,
Okay.
and then afterwards uh, I wrote a command program for uh, burning the LED when to light the LED when I press the button, and off while I leave the button.
Okay.
After that, I wrote a command for so when I will press the button, it will be like while pressing it will burn, and afterward while pressing it will switch the LED off.
Okay.
So this is the image GIF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after that, I used AVRC.
Jatin, one suggestion.
Yeah.
You need to cut the board
Ima-
from outside. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then afterward, I used AVRC. So
Mm.
this was very new to me. So I went through some tutorials on YouTube, and then I learned something. Then I wrote a
Okay.
then I simply wrote that same command for blinking the LED on the board, and this is the program. And then again the press button one command in this C programming. So this is the program for that, and this is the image blinking, and this one is for while pressing the button. It's as long as I press the button, it's on, and as I leave it, it's off.
Okay.
This is the programming files to download here.
Okay. Have you mentioned about the flashing? Like, have you flash code to your board?
No, I haven't mentioned about it. No.
Okay, so you need to do that. And yeah, your experience with different languages.
Okay.
Yeah, like which you find good for the
Easy one. Okay.
yeah, easy one and good and fast.
Okay.
And then your question regarding data sheet. So you actually explain about the data sheet, but yeah, it is enough. But still, if you explain about the architect and the pin and the ports, like what do you learn overall with the data sheet and how you are going to replicate?
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, you tried Arduino and AVR GCC.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah. Okay. Good. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. So Jatin, any confirmation about Pratik?
Pratik, actually, he left Tata Center actually, so I'm not sure whether he's going to continue it or not.
Okay, I thought he is there. No problem. Okay then. Yeah, be there tomorrow for class.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, Yogesh. Yogesh, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So, what about Riddle student?
So Lavina is going to present now.
Okay, so she is going to share a screen or she updated?
Yes, we will share the screen. Wait.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Fadna.
Yes.
Can you open Lavina's page?
Okay. Okay.
It's done.
Okay. No problem.
Can you see the page?
Yes.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So this week we had to study about all the data sheets that are there. So for the microcontrollers, I started studying a data sheet. So typically these are manuals which are given by the electronic component manufacturers and are used to check the device performance, their requirements in general, and so that you can use all these devices without harming them. So there are some hints or uses which are suggested in the sheet that you have to figure out by reading. So this was the Atmel data sheet for ATtiny series, which I will be using. So ATtiny 44 is the one that I'm using. So there were things like features, which gives us a general brief of all the characteristics that are there. So depending on these, you typically pick up a component. Then you look into the pin configuration of the into the data sheet. So here I realized that different packages might have different pinouts. So you have to very carefully select what package are you using for and what other data pins pinout like is going to be like. Then there was something which was an overview, like a block diagram about what the entire microcontroller is going to do. So there were new things that I learned into it. There are registers into it of different types. There are stack pointers. There are different type of memories. There is a clocking circuit. So I typically overlooked the block diagram of the Atmel series.
Okay.
Then I figured out there are electrical characteristics into it which are taken into account so that the power settings and all the other requirements of the electronics can be figured out. I'm not very versed with it. I'm still trying to understand how is all these parameters practically used. So then there was a register summary into which I realized these registers work on bit values and they keep getting updated. So according to that, the code is read. So which I will again have to go a little more deep into so that I can understand and use them in my programming or actively be capable of using them. It will take me some more time to get versed with it.
Okay.
For the programming language, I've never used an Arduino, so I learned about Arduino, downloaded the software from the site. Then I realized that ATtiny series could be coded using the Arduino software. So I went to preferences. I put in the link to upgrade the Arduino software and make it capable by adding a board. And this is the URL that I put in. Then the board got added and I installed it. Then I checked and looked up for the board. Then there were after this I had to write a code into it, which was a little difficult because I'm not versed with the languages. So I learned there are basic color codes for all these 6 pins. Jo we had already done it in the schematic, but this was a later learning that I understood. Then I learned about MISO and MOSI pins. I used the sample code in the Arduino software for Blink, and I tried to understand that code itself. And now I'll build on that to try further things. But while doing the whole thing, the LED on the board got burnt off, so I could not really test the board completely.
Okay, so yeah, just document the thing like why your LED get burned off, and then yeah, just cut the outer side of the board because Neil going to blast on you if he see this board. And yeah, and also after fixing your board, then try some different languages as well, and yeah, also explain about the flashing process and. Yeah, and the original code of your like LED blinking and with interrupt blinking. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So is anyone going to present right now?
No, no one. So Amit, Gaurang, and Raj will present in the evening.
Okay. Raj have some exam, no? MBA exam with.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
He's
he's
having.
going to present.
Amit will present and Gaurang will present.
Okay, then no problem. So evening we will do with remaining students. And another thing is, what about the machine assignment? Have you decided anything?
No, actually, we are designing a maybe cocktail machine or gram staining machine that we are already working on.
Okay.
So we have plans and everything ready. So mostly we will go with that.
Okay. And hello, Yadu. I
Yeah.
think they are not in the lab. Okay, Yogesh, then we will discuss another like remaining things in evening class.
Sorry.
We will discuss like about the machines and everything in evening class.
Everything will be made in house.
No, 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 no.
What is your question? I missed it.
I'm telling that we will discuss remaining things in evening session.
Okay, 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 fine, no problem. Okay,
Bye.
okay, bye.